How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the Beastmaster Warrior / Nostalgia Quest journey. And for today's episode, first things first, we are going to be switching out our Earth guest because Mittens is really underwhelmingly disappointing. Okay, I played through it a few times and man, it's just not gonna do it. I really don't like it. Okay, it's sort of trash. Okay, and thankfully for me, I already have Sugar Gobbler because I bought it in the past. Okay, so we are going to be bringing that up. Unfortunately, like I mentioned earlier, I actually do not have the Moglowin painting to use Sugar Gobbler at its full potential. So if you have Candy, I think he does double damage or something like that, and that is really good. So maybe we will get the Moglowin powder painting once this year's Moglowin comes around. That's going to be a very long time away, 8 months away. Who knows, we'll probably have changed builds by then, but I do want to get one of every painting eventually so that like for any seasonal events, I don't have to, wait for them to come around before I go ahead and use them or something like that. Okay, so that will help me out a lot. It's sort of like a storybook in Dragon Fable, except you have to buy a lot of it, one for each event, but it is what it is. We'll just slowly build up the collection. The staff also did mention somewhere that they are planning on doing something with the events, with the seasonal events, okay? Like I can't really remember what it was. I think it was somewhere along the lines of not needing to buy a new painting every single year to access that particular year's event or something like that. Okay, I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me on that, and I hope that comes around soon. Or hopefully the staff even comes out with like a storybook item like what they did in Dragon Fable, so we can access all of the seasonal events from one item. Just make it cost like 5,920 tokens or something like that. Or something that is fitting, then people can just buy that one item and access all seasonal events from that one place. I think that'll be really helpful. Okay, and okay, so Sugar Gobbler, and for today's Nostalgia Quest episode, we're actually going to be starting on the Devourer Saga. Okay, actually not starting, more of continuing, but we are going to be doing the older quests because the newer ones that got revamped, we did them along the way already, right? Okay, so now we want to go ahead and do the non-new ones. Okay, where did they actually revamp up until? Oh my god, I do not remember. Oh, okay, nice. They have been updated up to this point. Oh, interesting that they add that there. Okay, that was definitely not there before. Okay, so next one, Eiger Bout. Okay, so we'll do that. Most of the Devourer Saga quests are pretty short, so we'll see how much we can do. I don't want to make this into like a 1 hour long video, so let's see. Okay, number 13. You have reached your destination at last, Mount Eigerbout. Oh, also somebody did mention that the Devourer Saga quests, most of them they are just basically updated with new monster art, new quest art and all that, but for the most part the storyline is still pretty much the same. So hopefully that's true, and then it won't affect the overall flow of the story that much. Okay. Sage Odor is to meet you here. Until then, you must wait. Luckily, you have an elemental orb of light which should protect you from the powerful force of darkness that approaches. Okay. Here I am, Mount Eigerbout. Last time I was here, I was trying to find Sage Odor, but his daughter and a troop of trolls escort him away. Supposedly, she sensed the dark and evil force approaching and wanted to make sure her father was safe. Luckily, I got the light orb from the desert that Odor sent me for. It should keep whatever dark force is out there away. Ooh, what do we have here? Is that Dracath? Or not? Is that just a regular darkness dragon? Okay. Who are you? Well, you can call me, then you can go back to the toilet you came from. Ooh. You are not scared of me? No, not at all, but I don't try to start fights unless I have a reason to. Why do you carry an orb of light? It's a long story, but basically it is the water of a powerful force of darkness. I would say that is not working. It definitely looks like a creature of darkness. I am Nif, messenger of the Shadow Master. Why is he talking like that? Just a messenger, then you don't want to try and eat me? No, I do not. I will not eat you even if I hunger. That's a relief. That does not mean I will not crush you between my jaws. Okay. Okay, now that's out of the way. How about you tell me this message that's so important? Yes, Niv, tell us what the Shadow Master wants. Tell us who he is and where we can find him. Tell us everything. Say Shuda. Oh, and the Shadow Master knew sense his movements. Okay, so far, inside the quest, this is a super duper old quest. Keep this in mind. But the English inside here, I would say it's actually pretty good. You know, no grammatical or spelling mistakes so far. It all flows kind of nicely. So far, so good. Okay, so let's see what we have. He asks that you bring him the Eye of Nab, Nab the Watcher, Nab, who you will find in the dungeon of Queen Saphira's castle. Okay, so Eye of Nab used to be a... This is a little bit of a nostalgia backstory since we are talking about nostalgia quest after all. So Eye of Nab used to be this very good shield. It used to be Purple Rain in shield form. Okay, nowadays, Eye of Nab is pretty much garbage because all it does is it gives you extra MRM on the next turn or something like that. Okay, so previously it used to be Purple Rain. So before Purple Rain came out, there was Eye of Nab. Okay, so it does exactly what Eye of Nab did. Okay, you can click on it to rewind time and then to go back to the turn that you were before. Okay, I think that was what it does. Or it rewinds you to the first turn. I can't exactly remember. It's been a long time. But yeah, before Purple Rain even was a thing, there was Eye of Nab. Okay, so a few years back, they actually updated it. Not just the entire effect got revamped, but the shield's artwork also got revamped. I still briefly remember what the artwork looked like. It was very simplistic. It was like almost like a wooden shield, like a bluish purplish orb in the middle, something like that. So yeah, a little bit of nostalgia backstory for you guys for Eye of Nab. If you guys have been playing since so long ago, you guys will know what I am talking about. So do leave your comments down below. Do you guys still remember the old Eye of Nab? Are you an old player who still remember what it is? Or are you a new player who has completely no idea what I'm talking about? I'm sure if you search up some of the older AQ videos by like the older AQ YouTubers, you will see Eye of Nab being used a lot. And I'm talking about people like Ziril. Okay, people like Ubear, all of those people are very the OG AQ YouTubers, you know, people like Purevo. Okay, yeah, they were one of my few inspirations for starting this channel and doing adventure quests. So shout out to them. Unfortunately, I don't think any of them actually makes AQ videos anymore. So yeah, that's quite a big shame. Alright, let us continue with the quest. I don't get it. Why is the light orb not keeping Nif away? Because, my friend, the Shadow Master is not an agent of the Darkness realm. He uses darkness only to hide. Nif is one of his agents, cloaked in darkness as well. Then what is he really? A creature born of the void, unbeholden to elements, but beyond that I cannot say, and I will not venture a guess, for I must be certain first. First, Sir needs to know exactly what it is the Shadow Master is before you can do anything. Yes, you must be certain before you act, and every act has its consequences. Now I must leave. Remember, get the Eye of Nab for my master. You're not going anywhere. Artix. Niv, we have our own message we wish to send to the Shadow Master. Wait, Udo, you're not thinking what I think you're thinking, are you? So, what challenge it is. Should we really challenge the giant evil nasty breath shadow dragon instead of just letting him leave? Maybe you could sneak up on him later. You know what would be great if he called in Galanoff as well, you know? Undead slaying paladin with a dragon slaying Galanoff. Dragon slaying dragon slayer. So, yeah, that would be epic. Do we have Artix join us? Yes, we do. Oh, and this is the old Artix with the old artwork. Nice. Okay, I'm going to try and not kill him. Okay, let's see what he does. I really want to see more of what Artix does. Okay. Hope he doesn't die. Oh, 126 SP required. Okay. I believe this Artix can heal you as well, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay, so I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. See Artix. Oh, okay, 271, not bad. Let's see if we can see his heal. Must you need to be below like 100 HP or something to see? Below 50% HP. Okay, I'm purposely trying to get my HP low. Let's see if Artix heals us or anything. I think Artix has a heal, right? Oh, okay, whoopsies. We killed him too soon. Never mind. Well, he wasn't so tough after all. Niv was just an agent of the Shadow Master. Now he must go back to Darkovia and find a way into Saphira's dungeons. Sounds like we'll need someone very good at sneaking around to help. Perhaps a ninja? Training your dex might help too. Yeah, 200 dex. I'm not worried if there's a stat roll coming up. Good luck on your next mission. Get the Eye of Nab and we'll be the one step closer to finding the Shadow Master. Okay, so that was a quick and short quest. Nice. It was mostly a dialogue quest. or cutscene quest if anything. Okay, nice and short, I like that. See the next one, Queen of Hearts. With Sage Udo and Arctic Krieger's help, you face the Shadow Dragon called Nith and learn that the Shadow Master is not a creature of darkness, but uses darkness only to hide. The Shadow Master wants the Eye of Nab, the Watcher. The problem is, Nab is in the dungeon of the Vampire Queen Saphira's castle. Oh, the beauty of Darkovia Forest, how I missed it. I hope you are being sarcastic. That depends on whether you like living here. Elizabeth, no, thankfully I do not live here. If I did, I would be thoroughly depressed. A place without sunsets is a place without dreams. Ooh, this is the one that trains you in the ninja class, right? If I remember this correctly. Are you a ninja or philosopher? Yep, correct. Please just tell me why Sage Udo and Artix asked me to come to this awful place. I miss my rolling hills. We need to break into Saphira's castle and find a prisoner in her dungeons called Nab. Then take his eye. I hope it's not his real eye. Sounds fun, especially if it is his real eye. There's a little snack though. I brought along a troop of ninjas to help us, but this horrible place has claimed them all. I need to find the ones that are still alive and get them back here. We'll need their help to create diversion so we can get into the dungeon. Okay, I'll find them. Yeah, sounds like they were more trouble than help, so we have to find the ninjas now. Oh, okay, Artix is still with us. That's nice, so we can see what he is like. Assuming he doesn't die. Never mind. Well, these are all low level monsters, so I guess we kill them pretty quickly. Okay. So attack. I'm not going to bother changing equipment because there really is no need to. But yeah. I found a ninja. Okay, nice. How many do we need to find? We need them to create a distraction. Wouldn't it be easier if we just create the distraction ourselves rather than find the ninjas to help them with the distraction? You brought them here and then now we still have to find them to create the distraction for us. That's kinda counterintuitive, but okay. Yes, of course you did. I'm sure you did find a ninja. Okay, next one. Let's continue. So what, did they get lost? Did they get turned into undead or what? Ooh, and I think I know why Artix is doing so well, because these are all undead. Sorry, I'm looking at my cup and there seems to be something in my water. Nasty, okay. Gonna get that changed later on. Okay, never mind. I digress. Let us get back to the quest. Yeah, that's why Artix is dealing pretty decent damage, because he probably has an undead trigger or something. I found a bunch of ninjas. Yes, finally. Please, how many more do we have to fight? Is this quest just about fighting ninjas? God, if we just didn't bring them along, we didn't need to do all this. Plot armor, plot conveniences, you know. It's all part of the plot. You did it! Thank you for finding my ninjas. Now the castle is just down that path. Well, some leader you are. You can't even take care of your own henchmen. Come on, man. Okay, ooh, the old artwork for Saphira's castle. Very 2D-ish, as you guys can see. Nice. Alright, we are here. It looks peaceful, but there are dozens of vampires lurking in the darkness. I'll let you choose the way to attack. One way might lead to certain doom, or the other success. If this raid works, we'll be able to get into the castle without being noticed. Choose. Attack from the rear, I guess. Now ninjas cross the river and attack from the rear. Let's see. Now it's time to search for this prisoner named Nab and get his eye. Search Elizabeth? Guess that just adds her as a guest. Doesn't really change much. Okay, Vampire. Okay, 899. Wait, this isn't... Oh, she's in her ninja outfit. Nice. Okay, this is the first time we've seen her in her ninja outfit, I think. Nice. Okay, she sucks as a guest. I want Artix back. Should I have took her along? Okay, never mind. We'll do Champion Holy Avenger. We will summon our manifestation. Pets, we will get our Stunning Diamond Dog. Okay, we are still facing low level monsters. I shouldn't be worried at all. Okay, nice, that's done. Next. Is manifestation actually boosting my damage or attacking? This guy is giving us the damage boost. Yeah, he's giving us the damage boost. That's why we're doing so much damage just now. Just attack, that's fine. Wow, the damage boost is pretty significant. Really significant. Okay. I'm just going around randomly because I don't know what's the exact pathway for this. I don't think I need to bother searching either. Searching for the pathway either. I don't think this quest will take too long anyway. So yeah, should be fine. Done. Let's continue right up. Giggle Rocks. Okay, something a bit higher level. Ooh, this one. Did they change the name on this monster? I thought this monster had a different name. Was I wrong? Was this monster always named Giggle Rocks? Oh, it's called Horror or something, right? Ah, okay. Enormous Horror, there is Nub's personal guard. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew this monster was named something else. That has always been pretty disturbing to me, but okay. Nice, we found him. Are you Nub? My, this is the first time I've had company in a long while. Don't get excited, I'm not your new cellmate. I just need the Eye of Nub and then I'll be going. Now I understand, I knew that this day would come. Are you working for the Shadow Master? No, not for the Shadow Master, against him. I need the Eye of Nub to lure him out of hiding, but where is the eye? It's not your eye, is it? I was really hoping it wouldn't be a real eye. No, that would be bad for me if it was. Although there isn't much to see down in this dungeon anyway. I'm not a prisoner of Saphiria's, but we are not friends. I pay her so that I may stay here. You see, the Shadow Master wants me dead. So sort of like a sanctuary of sorts. Okay, interesting. And Saphiria is powerful enough to defend him from the Shadow Master. Either that or this is just a really good hiding place that the Shadow Master wouldn't bother looking for, which is why he decided to stay here. Okay. I hope you're not paying too much, though I don't imagine you get cable or room service down here. You see, the Shadow Master wants me dead. The eye is the one thing that can reveal the Shadow Master for what he is. And what is the Shadow Master? I saw him, but he cast a spell that destroyed my memory of his appearance. I escaped across the land and finally came here. The riches of my kingdom were enough to buy a truce with Saphiria. I hope you can use the eye to find the Shadow Master, and when you do, stop him. He is pure evil. Of course, I can't just give the Eye of Nub to you. I need to pay the rent after all. Of course, yep. Now you have to buy a shield. And yeah, this is where you get the Eye of Nub shield. Okay, oh, increases accuracy as well, not just blocking. Okay. Yeah, we won't get there. I believe we already have this inside our inventory, right? Let me see here. I already have it. Now go. I have a feeling the Shadow Master or one of his agents will contact you soon. Thanks, Nub. Okay, that was easy. Next quest. The Shadow Master. Finally. Let's see. Who is this Shadow Master? Quest has taken you from Battleon to Darkovia, Granamore, Mount Igabal, Crovespot, Orgathon, and many other places. Now just returned from Queen Saphiria's dungeons with the Eye of Nub. You are ready to discover the face of the Shadow Master. Ooh, very, very exciting. Let's see. Welcome back. I knew it would be back today. You have the Eye of Nub. Yes, Sage Udor, it wasn't easy breaking into the castle of the Vampire Queen, but somehow I did it. So what is our plan? How are we going to use the Eye of Nub to find out who the Shadow Master is? In theory, it is simple. I will focus a psychic call through the Eye of Nub. If the Shadow Master truly wants it as badly as his Shadow Dragon servant said he does, then the Shadow Master will come to us. Isn't that risky? I brought backup just in case. Hand me the Eye of Nub and we'll begin. Yes! Guys, this was how the old Eye of Nub looked like. For those of you guys who don't know, newer players, this is how the Eye of Nub used to look like. It looks a lot different now. Very, very different. But yeah, man, this brings back a lot of memories. Okay, let us continue. When this Eye of Nub was still a thing, I don't even think I was a YouTuber yet. So yeah. Okay, now let us see if the Shadow Master wants to talk. Okay. Was that it? What do we do now? We can only wait. It may take weeks before I know the result. Yeah, that's pretty boring. I hate waiting weeks. Why don't you just go on some other quests until then? I will call you back when something happens. Okay. What? Wait, what was that? Suddenly my mind is clouded. Something is blocking my psychic ability. Quickly, it's time to call in some help. Ooh. Okay, let's just fight alone. Here it comes. Fire Gloop. Shadow Master, where are you? Where is the Shadow Master? Why am I fighting Gloop? Just his minions? I knew he wouldn't show himself so easily. Though I didn't think I thought older quests would be a bit more direct, like he'll just come out and, ooh, I'm the Shadow Master, I'm gonna kill you, something like that. But I guess, I sort of underestimated the older quests. I mean, the Devourer Saga is a long saga after all, so maybe he won't show himself that easily. Let's see. Gizzard. Okay. You know, I'm quite enjoying this because the quests are pretty short because the monsters are so easy and I can really, you know, it doesn't really interrupt me from the entire storytelling and whatnot. It just annoys me when I have to go through a quest with very deep storytelling, so I need to understand it, and then I get interrupted for a long time fighting through, you know, a lot of different mobs, you know, like 20 monsters or something like that, or 20 monsters that scale to your level. Those are the real annoying quests because then I had to remember and recall what was said earlier, you know, to continue the storyline inside my head, you know. So yeah, I like it this way. I mean, granted, if you're a lower level, this will probably take you some time, but since they don't scale to my level, this is a pretty fast quest. Okay, so just random monsters, I guess. Nothing really special. And if they were to update it, they'll probably just update the artwork and make the monster scale to your level. So yeah, maybe they'll update the rewards as well. Eye of Nap. I'm actually wondering if they will update the Eye of Nap. Maybe bring it back to its glory days, make it what it used to be, though that could be overpowered since they do want to nerf Purple Rain and all that. But if we are seeing a quest revamp, I'd like to see the Eye of Nap revamp once again. This will probably be the second time they are revamping Eye of Nap if they choose to do it. So yeah. Is it just me or were we just attacked by a horde of seemingly unrelated elemental monsters? No, it was just you. What? So they were related? Not so much related in a physical sense, but they were all suddenly driven to attack this area for some reason. As though something had suddenly appeared here that was against the natural order. Ooh. That is somewhat disturbing. I believe the hole you see is an invitation. Why don't you choose someone to go down there with you just in case? That's fine. Call me when the way is clear. Okay. Wow, a creepy spiderweb infested cave. Maybe this is a bad sign? There he is. Now attack. What did I do? Undead River. Ah, yes. Minions of the Shadow Master. Yes. Okay, let's finish this. Looks like we will get to see him after by the end of this quest, hopefully. But how exactly is the Shadow Master related to the entire Devourer Saga? This is probably just the very first small part of like a super long storyline. This is only like chapter 1 or something like that, right? And the Devourer Saga is like freaking 8 chapters or something, and one chapter is like what, 15 quests? The first chapter is already like 15 quests long or something crazy like that. So this is a very long storyline. I'm very curious to see how it all ties together. Keep in mind, this is my first time actually reading through the entire storyline because before that I used to use one of the quests for farming. It was an old farming spot. You can go inside the void, fight a bunch of void monsters. Yeah, but now it's sort of outdated for farming already. I think there are way better farming places out there. But that was the only time where I actually did Devourer quests. Ooh, another time was to fight the Galen. Okay, and that was just for, you know, for a challenge battle video. Though the Galen nowadays, he's a piece of cake. So yeah. You must be destroyed. Wait a minute, you rebels are looking for the Shadow Master. You want to destroy him because of some evil he did to you, right? You are the Shadow Master. Die. What? Giant Undead Rebel. Okay. Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. My phone is vibrating non-stop. I will check on it a little bit later. Yep, let's finish this first. Okay. Hey Odo, I think I need you now. I just fought a bunch of those undead rebels again. The creatures I found a while ago that claim to be searching for the Shadow Master. They seem to think I am the Shadow Master. That cannot be true. It is said the Eye of Nut will reveal the Shadow Master. The rebels must have followed the eye to this place. Seeing you here, they thought that you were the Shadow Master, and they were wrong. Very wrong. If you, many have you been Many have been meeting you in Nightbane's castle in Darkovia. Are you the Shadow Master? Yes, I am. Who is this? I'm sure that you think I'm sure that you think I'm evil, and may be true to some. I've done evil things in the past. The rivers blame me for much. Who is this? Sage Udor knows this person, but I've never seen this thing or person before. Looks like they could be old friends or something. I've been alive for nearly 1,000 years. Is this the first time we are seeing Ifil inside of AQ's storyline? Let me know, guys. Or have we seen this person in an earlier storyline before? Yeah. In all that time, my duties have led me to do many things. The rivers are an entire race that became undead because of me. You see, I make deals, all for one ultimate purpose, to save this world from an ultimate force of destruction. You know, this force has the Devourer among other names. There is a book in the Library of Al the Orients which can tell you more of that. Ooh, okay, so finally, the first time we are hearing about the Devourer inside of this entire quest line so far. Okay. Suffice to say, my mission sometimes has casualties, but you are heroes of this world. The Devourer travels between dimensions, scouring the universe for life-filled worlds. It eats the elemental forces and moves on, often leaving a wasteland. Before a Devourer arrives though, it sends an agent of destruction to observe the world. There lies the key to saving your world. If this agent of destruction is itself destroyed, the Devourer will be fearful of the world and pass it by, letting it live on. But why does everyone think you're evil in the first place? Where do you come from? My long history here. Okay, so from what the character says, it sounds like we are meeting Ifil for the first time, at least in our character, but Sage Udor happens to know this person before us, okay? So yeah. My long history here has created many enemies who spread lies about me. Eventually I became a myth, and to many I was forgotten. I was a wizard, one of the first human wizards long ago, back in the time when the Draker ruled the world of law. And then the Devourer attacked us for the first time. The Draker hid in domed cities while the other less advanced races tried their best to survive. The Elemental Lords and Dragon Lords had long retired, and we are left with no great defenders. The Devourer made many races go extinct. A few aside from the Draco made it humans, elves, dwarves, and others. I tried to fight the Devourer and paid for it. The Devourer warped my body into this hideous form. A further curse was that I will live forever until the Devourer... Ooh, okay, first spelling error here. Until the Devourer itself destroyed me. I swore then to do all I could to find out how to finally destroy the Devourer. All I have discovered is how to prevent its attack. But for now, that will be good enough. Now I ask you, are you brave enough to take on this task? When the time comes, will you hunt this agent of destruction? Yes, I will. Excellent, I have some items for you. Give the signal the arrival of the agent and more to help you. That's the end of the quest, and we just took her word for it like that. I suppose it's partly also because he is Sage Udor's friend. That's why we just believed him at face value, but okay. Spider leg. Stuff can drain mana from opponents. Ooh, interesting weapon. Hope we get a revamped max level version of this. That'll be interesting. It feels gift. Raises your magic defense. One day could grow, meaning it was time to find it. Destroy someone or something that came to do the work of the Devourer. Okay. Now go and await the signal. Your time to save the world is soon to come. Wow. This is cool. Nice. So this is the entire prologue. The first part we were talking about the Shadow Master. And at the end of the prologue, we actually got a small little glimpse into who and what exactly the Devourer is. Nice. Let's see. Part 2, The Return. Part 3, Hope. Part 4, Part 5. Ooh, Part 5 seems pretty long. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So that is the end of the prologue of the Devourer Saga, guys. Nice. So we finally finished this, and I feel that it's a really good storyline so far. I like that you didn't start off knowing who exactly this Devourer is. There was no mention of it in the first 14 quests, and then at the end of the very first prologue chapter, you actually talk about it, and you actually finally meet this Shadow Master, which actually did not turn out to be evil. Probably more of a misunderstanding of sorts. So yeah, very well written storyline so far. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more of such future content. In the next episode, I will probably go ahead and continue the Secret Saga. Okay, so hopefully we can finish that up soon, and then we will do Devourer Saga and Dragon Spine Saga, alternating between each saga every single week, since we have 2 episodes per week now. On top of that, if you guys have any suggestions or nostalgia quests that you guys would like to see, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and I will be sure to respond to them or heart them if I've read them and there's nothing for me to respond to. I will take all suggestions into considerations, and as far as possible, I will try to do the quests that you guys have suggested. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Peace out.